So first, can you talk about getting the lead? First, were you familiar with the graphic novel?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry to say, because it's so brilliant. But I think this was the first graphic novel that I'd ever read. I was so unaware. I read, actually, the script was sent to me, and I read that and loved it. And then I met Stephen. He requested to meet me, and then I met him and he offered the part on the spot. And he hadn't seen anything that I was in, or, you know, he just kind of knew. And then I read the graphic novel, and it just completely made me fall in love with the project, because it's so clever and unique, and Posey Simmonds is a genius, and she manages to, in one little square, convey emotion, storytelling, everything. I mean, I don't know how she does it, but I am in awe of her.
So here's this prominent director comes along and says, "I want to meet with you," and I haven't really seen anything, but you're the one.
Yeah.
What goes through your head? It's like,
well, obviously it's a real compliment, but as an insecure actor, you always go, well, I need to make sure that I prove myself. So I begged him to go on tape with, like, to see me on tape, and he said no. And apparently he did that as well with Jack Black in High Fidelity. Jack Black, he cast him blind and just knew, you know, he's got this instinct. He just has this instinct and goes with it. He doesn't care about what anyone else says. He just does it.
Did you? I mean, there's an abrupt transformation in her life, of course, in the backstory where she gets the nose job. I'm just. Have you ever had a similar experience as a young person? You know, often young girls blossom into young women. You know, it can change very quickly. I'm just curious, what's your own experience been like?
Yeah, I did. I did blossom, because I was quite awkward and not. I wasn't really into the whole sort of boyfriend thing for a long time. I was really into amateur dramatics and reading and stuff. And then I went to London, and that's probably where I found out who I was, I suppose, and got confidence. And so I suppose we are similar in that respect.
Did you
didn't have any surgery, though.
Well, did you draw on that? I mean, did you recall, or it's not needed to go back there for yourself?
No, no, not really. I didn't really. Well, I suppose a little bit, but she's much more insecure than I ever was, so it was just a completely different character.
And do you feel the pressure? I mean, you know, you carry the movie, and I can't recall seeing you carry a movie quite to this extent. Is it one of your first times doing it? And was there pressure, you know, being the star and carrying?
I didn't feel. I have to disagree with you there, because I don't think I do carry the movie. I think that I am the title role, but that's it really. She's a catalyst, but she's not the lead, and it's an ensemble piece, and that was actually really reassuring for me. I have played the lead. I did a TV series called Tess of the D'Urbervilles, and I played Tess, and that was quite nerve-wracking. But yeah, I mean, I was comforted in the fact that I knew there was 25 other brilliant actors that were going to, you know, help, you know, and it wasn't just my movie. Yeah.
Okay, and Tess is obviously Thomas Hardy as well.
Yeah.
Were you able to draw comparisons, or is that irrelevant?
Yeah, they are similar, because obviously this is based on Far From the Madding Crowd, and even though we don't really talk about it very often, I used it a lot in my characterisation of Tamara. She is Bathsheba, but modern day, I think, in her kind of complexity and she's frivolous but they are similar, Tess and Bathsheba, in that they're women of the earth, and they influence when they belong there, and Tamara belongs in the countryside, but she's denied it for so long. And when she's fake, she's in the city, and when she's the beautiful Tamara, she's completely immersed in the countryside, to the point where she's actually washing her face in the rivers, and, you know, and they are. Yeah, they're very much. Thomas Hardy was completely before his time in terms of writing about women. He understood them better than anyone. He loved them as well.
All right, I think that should do it for me. I appreciate it.